council, and may we have a successful 2-year term under your leadership.
Wow. I am just overcome with emotion, with gratitude, and I just want to thank each and every one of my colleagues. That hug was real. We have real work to do, and I'm so excited to do it alongside each and every one of you. As everyone knows, or we will know, I am Ritzy Lejeune, Boston City Councilor at Large, and now you're Boston City Council President. I'm not here as the first Black woman to hold this seat, and to that I honor Attorney General Andrea Campbell and former Mayor Kim Janey, who blazed the trail. Thank you to my Haitian community for being here on Independence Day. This is the most important day in our culture. Yes. And you all are here. I pulled you away from your soup jumu. Don't worry, we're going to have soup for everyone after, but thank you. I want to thank Madam Dean and Councilor Braden for presiding over this meeting. Thank you. I'm so grateful to my colleagues for your faith in me to lead this body. I hope each of you know that this is not a task I take lightly, and will work every day to make sure that this body does the work of the people and that we do it together. I'm so excited to work alongside you to actualize the visions for this incredible city of ours, to collaborate on constituent issues, to help highlight your unique strengths and your talents that earned you a seat on this blessed body. From East Boston to South Boston, Charlestown to Mattapan, Roxbury to West Roxbury, Beacon Hill to Mission Hill, Brighton to Savin Hill, we've got work to do to build a city that is affordable for our working class families, that responds to the potholes and trash issues and the lights that we need in our parks, that centers repairing past harm, works on enhancing community safety, and has school environments where each student can thrive and realize their limitless potential. Under my leadership, we will continue to center equity in everything we do here in the city of Boston, knowing that the task is a daunting one, given our historical failures to show up for those who our governments have marginalized, like people of color, immigrants, our LGBTQ+ neighbors, those who are disabled and differently abled, our veterans, our returning citizens. But I have faith that we are up to the task. Before I get to more of my colleagues, there are some people I would like to thank. I want to thank former President Ed Flynn for your commitment to and belief in this body. I know you were presented with challenges during your presidency, and I'm grateful for your leadership and how much you care about residents of our great city. During our final city council meeting of last year, we didn't have an opportunity to thank you. And as I thank my colleagues whose service has also ended, now former councilors Ricardo Arroyo, Frank Baker, Michael Flaherty, and Kendra Lara, I also want to make sure to thank you. I know that being president was an honor for you, an honor that I will now experience. And I'd like you to come up so I can give you these flowers, President. Thank you to Mayor Wu. Over today's inauguration. As an alum of this body, you hold it in high regard, that I know. And we value your partnership with this council as you continue to map out a bold vision and execution for our city. I know this work has not been easy for you as a first woman of color elected mayor of this city. I salute you for your courage, resolve, and dedication, despite all the noise, and at times hardships for your family and loved ones. Continued work and collaboration and accountability. I want to thank Central staff without whom none of our work would be possible. Arnita, Cora, and Karishma. Without you, we would not be here. I want to thank outgoing Staff Counsel Christina O'Donnell for her 12 and a half years of service to this body. I want to thank the clerk's office collectively. Thank you, Efkaristo, clerk. That's thank you in Greek. Alex, for your work and for your team, Darcy Allen, and everyone on the 6th floor. I want to thank the municipal officers who always are responsive and help keep us safe. Thank you to the custodial staff who keep our office clean and property management for elected in the House. I see State Rep Russell Holmes, and we've heard him. State Rep John Moran. State Rep Sam Montano. State Auditor Diana DeZaglio and District Attorney Kevin Hayden. We also have in the House former State Senator Linda Dorsena Ford. Jackson. Councilor Mike Ross. I'm not sure if he is in the House now, but he was at the inauguration. Councilor Larry Cara and former City Councilor Kenzie Bach. I welcome all of you, and I welcome the newbies especially. I welcome my colleague from Dorchester representing District 3, John Fitzgerald. I look forward to working with you as you continue your family's legacy of service, and I know your father would be proud of you today. I welcome my colleague from Jamaica Plain, representing District 6, Ben Weber. Your experience working on the side of the underdog and working people for this chamber. And I'm excited to have my Lord on council. To both Ben and John, and getting to know both of you, I'm excited for you to bring your senses of humor and levity to this chamber and to this work. Y'all don't know, but they're both really funny. You'll see. I welcome my colleague from Mission Hill, now resident of Dorchester, at-large City Councilor Henry Santana. You representing the entire city, centering equity and the needs of young people in our city. I welcome my colleague from Rosendale, representing District 5, Enrique Pavan. And I look forward to what you will bring to this council, given your deep knowledge and understanding of how we serve our neighborhoods. To both Enrique and Henry, I'm eager for our collaboration and what we will be able to build. Now, everyone, traditionally, although we've broken all those rules, there is no public participation in council meetings, but this one is different. Are there any Dominicans in the room? Now, are there any Haitians in the room? Now, can I hear from both the Haitians and the Dominicans in the room? That is possibility, that is unity. Our island, which is often referred to as Hispaniola, we reclaim our Taino name of Quisqueya, and we work together. And we won't do it alone, newbies. We will do it with our colleague from Dorchester, Julia Mejia. Whose birthday is also today, so happy birthday. Julia, thank you for your focus on community, for everything from residential kitchens to passing the reparations task force. Your work for all means all is seen and felt. And we'll work on all of the issues together as a body. We'll use our time and talents to elevate the communities and work that matters to our residents. In addition to Councilor Mejia, I want to welcome back all of my colleagues and thank them for their work and focus. My colleague from Dorchester, at-large Councilor Erin Murphy. You're focus on the needs of our families and school children. My colleague from East Boston, District 1 City Councilor Gabriella Gigi Coletta. My colleague from South Boston, Councilor and past President Ed Flynn. And we'll focus on veterans, the disabled, our first responders, and issues of language access. My colleague from Dorchester and my Vice President. I thank you for your deep commitment to reversing budget neglect, not only in District 4, but in Black and brown neighborhoods throughout our city. My colleague from Roxbury and my sister in service, District 7 City Councilor Tanya Fernandez. Focus on racial equity and budget accountability. My colleague from Beacon Hill, District 8 City Councilor Sharon Durkin. Our institutions, our teams, and everything that makes it what it is. I love the energy that you bring to this chamber. And last but not least, our dean, my colleague from Brighton, District 9 City Councilor Liz Braden. You does this job with a steadfast commitment to both detail and justice, ensuring that our residents are safely and adequately housed. And last but not least, to our 14th City Councilor Michael in the back. And now on a personal note, I want to thank God the Almighty for guiding my steps and my calling. For a reminder that He did not give any of us a spirit of fear, but instead spirits of power, love, and self-discipline. I thank my parents, who laid the foundation for all that is possible for me today. And our entire extended family. They are our pillar. I am because of your strength. Well, I don't call my father dad, I call him Robert. And I stand on your shoulders every day. My sisters are here. The others not here yet, but Alma and Kenthia and Wadley, thank you for always having my back. I love each and every one of you so much. You will always be Robert's 4 headaches. He is very much a girl dad. There are lots of other family members who are in the house, aunts, uncles, cousins, family, friends. Thank you for how you all relentlessly show up for me and love on me. I'm grateful to God for your support. Adrienne, I'm grateful for you spending your birthday with me. Bonne fête. To my cherished friends, loved ones, and spiritual leaders, thank you for being an ear, a shoulder, and a source of renewal for me. I love all of you. To my supporters, you all are incomparable. I am ever grateful for how we show up for each other in community to collectively build the inclusive, equitable, and prosperous city that we all deserve. To the Haitian community, merci en pile pour tout ce pour nous bamouan. I would not be here without all of you. I am proud that I get to represent you and try to bring you all honor with everything that I do. Today, January 1st, is Haitian Independence Day, where we celebrate being the first free Black republic in the Western Hemisphere. And the only country in the world founded from a slave revolt. That's a big deal. Today, we continue the march towards true liberation as insecurity plagues our nation.